I'm Naz Darcy, Customer Success Manager at Freshworks. And today I'm being joined by Alex Webb, who is Systems Admin Manager at Comensura. And we're going to be finding out about the customer experience journey and how they've adapted to an increasingly challenging environment with a new remote model to do some amazing things and to continue achieving KPIs at the same pace. So hi Alex, do you want to give a quick intro of yourself and the company and how many agents you have as well?
So my name's Alex Webb, I'm Systems Admin Manager for Comensura. It's a managed service provider and we have around 60 agents.
Amazing. And can you tell us a bit more about what you do? So who are your clients? Where are you based?
So we're based in Luton. Our customers are primarily in the public sector, but we've now started to expand into the private sector, which has introduced new challenges and new ways of working, but obviously technology is really helping that.
Great, and I guess we know each other pretty well. We've met up quite a few times, and we work closely with each other. But can you tell us what Freshworks products do you use, and are you evaluating any others?
We're currently using Freshdesk, so the ticketing system, and we've recently looked into the live chat feature as well, which is something that we're keen to take forward soon.
Awesome. So I guess my next question is, how were you using these products 6 weeks ago? Well, now it's almost 8 weeks ago, but what has changed in the last couple of weeks in terms of how you're operating as a team?
When we originally took on Freshdesk, we were using email as our primary sort of inlet and outlet for communication with a customer, obviously phone line to supplement that. But the problem we had with that was you could never really track what was going on unless you'd kept the email, you could find the email. So Freshdesk allowed us to shift over so we can actually monitor performance and see where we're having issues and where we need to move resource to. And then obviously what's happened has happened. And so the entire company is now working from home. And that was a really easy and seamless transition because you don't need to have access to your internal IT systems. You can just access Freshdesk from any computer. So it made that change really simple for us. And we can still have the visibility of what's going on. I know how many tickets my team are working on, how many tickets every team are working on, and we know where the volumes are. We've also used it to monitor in these weird times where things are changing. So we've got daily reports from the system of ticket trends, so which boxes are going up and down, and where the sort of problem areas are. It's really been useful. Like I say, every day emails are going out or reports are going out to me and the management team to see exactly what's happening.
That's great, and I think a great example of what's really crucial at this time to make sure that you're staying on top of those metrics and obviously being able to see what people who are working from home are able to do from home and having that bird's eye view. I guess what would be your top tips, having done this as a very quite techie company? What would be your top tips for companies maybe in your sector who are currently facing the same situation of having to move to a completely new way of working?
Firstly, automations are a great feature because it allows you to prioritize like either tickets from a certain individual, a certain company, or a certain type. So as soon as a ticket comes in, you can identify an email address or a user or a company, whatever it may be. And then you can set that automation to flag it as urgent and email or notify people to pick it up immediately. And the second one would be the analytics, which came out not that long ago, but it just gives you a really good quick view of what's happening and where. So you can quickly see trends changing, which we've seen for certain companies. They're dipping down because obviously they're slowing, and others are on the ramp up because they have massive demand at the minute. So it's great to be able to identify that quickly before you have an issue, so you can see it coming. You know you can deal with it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's a good point. You brought up your customers and how their behavior has changed a little bit. I guess overall, what's kind of a change that you've seen with your customers and how differently they're engaging with your customer service team?
So Obviously now it's a lot more remote, so phone calls and tickets have gone up, like I say, but some have stopped, and you can see that there's no more demand, but others have gone through the roof. So we need to quickly implement new items in our system, new job titles, new people, new suppliers who are providing services to us. We have to get them set up quickly so we can see that as they come in and identify them. It's been challenging, but it's actually really helpful to have a platform that doesn't stop us from working from home. So I said, no one's been in the office anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess in terms of your team, you have over 60 agents using Freshdesk. Do you have any examples of someone who's maybe gone above and beyond their day job in terms of giving really great customer service, or any other examples that really stand out?
I think everybody has changed, because you often hear before this happened, most companies would say, there's no way you can work from home. You just can't do it. But we've seen with this that you can. You have the ability to interact quite simply from home. You can self-manage, and even though you can monitor it, you don't feel like you have to, because everybody's just risen up to this challenge. But like I say, being able to do this ticketing from home has made that transition really easy.
That's really great to hear. Obviously, that's what we want to hear as the provider of Freshdesk to you. So amazing. So I guess final question for me. What's next for your customer experience journey, especially given that you have business customers and they have their needs? And are there any areas of tech that you see as very exciting within customer support?
Yep, as I mentioned earlier, live chat is a very key feature for us, because phone lines can get busy, and then one person's on a call, they're now on that call, whereas with live chat you could deal with multiple at once. And obviously with everyone working from home on their PCs, it's easier just to pick up not pick up the phone, just get on a live chat and talk to someone if you have a quick query. The other thing we're sort of looking at is AI, but that's more sort of internal, to try and predict trends before they happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess you always have the two sides of helping your customers interact better with you, but then also helping your agents do a more efficient job with the system. So thinking about those two sides of it is great. So great. Thanks so much, Alex. I really enjoyed our chat. Thank you for coming on today.
Yeah, thank you very much.